Have I ever reincarnated before? Do I have a past life? Keep watching if you want to know 10 signs that you have reincarnated before. Hello, loves. If you're here, you want to know, how do I know if I've had a past life before? Have I been reincarnated before? And we're going to get right into that. I have 10 ways for you to know if you have been reincarnated before. So I've been a shamanic practitioner for 10 years, and about 8 years of that I have been doing past life work. So the version of past life work I do was created by 2 shamanic practitioners I know, and in this way of doing past life work, I can actually cross over any uncrossed souls and make sure that the lifetime is completely put to rest so that there is way less energetic bleed through, and you don't have to be re-traumatized by doing a meditation or hypnosis and re-seeing all the horrible things that happened to you. So I know what I'm talking about. I love past life work. It's one of my favorite things to do, and let's get right into it. Number 1. So you might have a past life if you have an unexplained fear of something. So maybe you're afraid of dogs and you have never had a bad run-in with a dog, but you just are terrified as soon as you see them. For me, I was always afraid of drowning, and I could never explain why, except when I started to have past life memories, I had all these memories of drowning or drowning in a river with a big heavy metal breastplate on, and I all of a sudden realized why I hated putting my face in the water and I hated going swimming. Number 2, you have unexplained special talents, which is amazing. I love special talents, but if you just have a natural ability to pick up a language without very much training, if you just can pick up a musical instrument and you already know how to play it without anyone ever showing you how, that is a sign that you have had a past life where you studied or learned those skills or you spoke that language. Number 3, this is really common in kids, but if you have memories that do not belong to you, a lot of the time that is a past life bleeding through. One of my friends used to want to be called Doreen and thought she was an old woman when she was between the ages of 3 and 5, and no one would understand why that was happening because she had never met anyone named Doreen and they had no idea where she would get that from, but she was convinced she was an old lady, probably one of her past lives. Number 4. So when you meet someone and you just automatically love them, chances are is that you have had a past life together. So if you just walk up to someone and you introduce yourself and you're just instantly drawn to their energy, there's a very good chance that you have had a peaceful or happy past life with them. Number 5. So just like if you meet someone and you're instantly drawn to them and you instantly love them, the opposite can be true. So if you meet someone and you instantly dislike or hate them, chances are you've had a not so nice past life with them. A great example of this is one of my exes was talking about hanging out with one of our mutual friends, and I liked her and we had a good connection outside of anything to do with my ex-boyfriend, and I just hated they were hanging out. I was instantly triggered. I was instantly mad. And so I had to go do a past life healing on that. And I realized that they had essentially pushed me out in another past life and took my daughter away from me. And it was that was triggering me in this lifetime. So when I healed that, I wasn't so mad that they hung out. Number 6. So if you have a pattern or a behavioral pattern that you just cannot break no matter what you do, you've tried meditation, you've tried therapy, you've tried talking about it, you've journaled about it, and no matter what, you still just keep doing the same thing over and over again, even if maybe that's not in your best interest or just not what you want to be doing, chances are it is karmic bleed through, and it's not going to go away until you heal and dissolve and delete that past life and that karma. So if you were really critical in a past life and it was a survival mechanism, you might be really critical in this lifetime, and it's going to be really hard for you to let that behavior go and be less judgmental and critical because you're still trying to protect yourself from what happened in another lifetime. Number 7. So people you know might feel like they fit into a different relationship role than they're currently in. So if you have an older sister, maybe they feel a lot more like your child and you always want to take care of them even though they're your older sister. If you have a friend, you might feel like, wow, you're being really like a mom right now. And so we tend to incarnate in different soul clusters or soul groups, and we switch up the roles. So if someone feels like maybe they fit a different role in your life, but they are in a certain role in your life, it could mean that you've reincarnated together and that you are switching the roles up, but you still have a little bit of that feeling lingering from a previous lifetime. Number 8. So when people talk to you about karma, you just know it's real. There's like a soul gut feeling that you know it's real. Even if you don't know very much about it and you haven't done much studying, maybe this is the first video and you were just drawn to click on it. But if you were drawn to this video or you're drawn to past life regressions, chances are you have had a past life before, or hundreds. I often do clearings of 1 or 150 lives when people are moving through a lot of karma around the same issue. Number 9. So you might be tired of this constant cycle of violence that seems to be happening on planet Earth. And if you've reincarnated a bunch, a lot of people would call you an old soul, and you've been around the block. You know that violence doesn't work, and you know what it's like to be on the receiving end of it on one level. Even if you're not fully aware of it, you know that violence doesn't really solve anything. And so watching people still be oppressed, watching people still try and hold power over other people and hurt them, and war and putting kids in cages and all the horrible stuff that's going on in the world just feels so wrong to you, because you know on one level it just doesn't work. You know on one level that this is a universe of love and light, and anything else is kind of going against our real core nature, because you've been through it all, you know. Number 10. So this is the woo-woo one. This is for all my starseeds out there. If you resonate, if you don't know what a starseed is, we will get into that. So it is possible to incarnate onto other planets and be other forms of life in the universe. So if you have memories from off planet, chances are you have multiple past lives, and you might be here to do light work and healing and raise the vibration of the planet. So this is called a starseed, is someone who resonates with having a lifetime off planet and potentially remembering it. And a lot of the time they feel like they're here to help people and help people raise their consciousness. So how do we raise our consciousness of the planet? We raise the consciousness within ourselves, because we're part of the collective. So if this video resonates for you, if you liked any of it, if you found any of it useful, please give it a like, give it a comment, give me a subscribe, and click that little bell so that you know when I upload more videos. Sending you light and love wherever you are. I'm so excited that you're here. Much love. Have an awesome day, guys.